In as much as the price of egg is high, but your chickens aren't, paying their rent by laying enough egg. What is really going on? Why aren't my birds dropping enough egg? There are a lot of possibility causes, but in this video, I will, help you troubleshoot why your chicken aren't dropping enough eggs as required. It can be, frustrating to go to your nest box to see that no eggs have been laid. If you are wondering why your chickens aren't laying eggs, just know that there are a few things you will want to troubleshoot in your daily routine. Sometimes the reason chickens stop laying eggs are natural and can't be helped. Other times, there are small changes that can be made to help encourage more frequent and constant egg laying. So sit tight and watch this video to the end to know the things that you are meant to do to improve this egg laying condition. Number one reason why your chickens might not be laying is that number one is that your chickens are too young. A good reason your chickens might not be laying is that they aren't, old enough. As you all know, the average age for chicken to begin laying egg is about 6 months. That's after 18 to 19 weeks. Although some certain breeds might take longer to start laying eggs. Example is the Plymouth Rock. The solution to this is just to wait until they are old enough to start laying. The second reason why your chickens might not be laying is because your chickens are too old. It's a sad truth, but chickens do eventually age out of laying, and you might probably notice that they gradually would slow down laying and eventually stop. Many people might be asking, for how long can a chicken lay egg? If you ask this question to different poultry farmers, they will give you a different answer. But the fact there is that a chicken can lay egg for about 2 years. Then after that, the number of egg they lay starts to reduce gradually. I think that the best way to solve this problem is to get a new chickens in every 2 years, so that you always have an influx of new chickens in the prime of their laying season. The third reason is that your chickens aren't laying because there is a problem with their feed. Feeding is the most essential thing that can determine the number of eggs that your birds can lay. In today's farming, as in as much as the price of feed have skyrocketed, many poultry farmers now reduce the number of times they feed their hens in order to manage their feed. In as much as it's good to manage your feed, in another way it affects your chicken by reducing the number of eggs they usually lay. If you suspect your feed isn't meeting the needs of your chickens, you can switch to a higher quality feed or try a different brand. You can also see if you have a local feed mill that can give you information about how they make their feed and what goes into it. The fourth reason is that your chickens are laying but may be eating their eggs. It's really discouraging when your chickens eat their own eggs, and you often find an evidence of their activities, but sometimes they will eat the entire egg, so you won't even notice them. So some of the things that you can do is that number one is that you can try taking an empty eggshell and putting some, like, to put something that is unappetizing in it, so that when they peck on it, the taste will make them to avoid eating their eggs. The second thing is that when chickens eat their own eggs, it could be a sign of a nutritional deficiency. Protein and calcium are common things your chickens may be lacking, and their eggs provide both of these things, so that's why they usually consume the eggshell. So do ensure they are getting enough protein in their diet, you know, by giving them a layer feed.